we have to go back and look at the lives and associations of Charles Jones and these defendants. What did Charles Jones do to these defendants that was so bad that would cause them to confederate, to conspire, engage in this coordinated planned attack? Charles Jones belonged to and was affiliated with a group known as 6 Block. He was a member of that organization. It exists in Jacksonville. It's known as 6 Block, and it is a street gang. It consists of several members. 2 other gangs in Jacksonville, ATK and 1200, were affiliated gangs. They despise 6 Block. They detest them. They abhor them. And the level of hate between these groups is a mutual hatred. The evidence will show that these gangs have been at war for several years. And when I say war, the evidence will show you this is a war going on in the streets of Jacksonville. The hatred and the dripping animosity of these defendants towards Charles Jones, it ran deep. And the evidence will show you that. In fact, you will hear that in October 2023, just 9 months before this, before the murder of Charles Jones, he had left his residence in Jacksonville in that same black Charger about 6 o'clock in the morning. He came to a stop sign in his neighborhood, just a few blocks from his house, when a shooter with a high-powered rifle opened fire on his car, striking his car several times and striking him in his lower leg, spraying bullets all over that neighborhood. Mr. Jones at that time was able to drive himself to a local hospital, receive treatment, and be released. That bullet, or fragment of bullet, remained in his leg until it was removed by the medical examiner who conducted the autopsy on his body here in Tampa after his murder. Earlier that same morning, a member of ATK, a man by the name of Tilly, was shot and killed at a high school football game. This shooting of Charles Jones was clearly a retaliation, but Charles Jones was not the shooter of Tilly. But that didn't matter. So why was he targeted? You won't hear any evidence to suggest that he had anything to do with that shooting. He was affiliated with 6 Block. And you're going to hear in the evidence that he wasn't just a member of 6 Block, he was a notorious member of 6 Block. Probably the most well-known member of that gang. In fact, he was a public face of 6 Block. The spokesperson, basically. He posted on social media, but most notoriously and notably, he wasn't just a spokesperson for 6 Block, he was a certified celebrity. Charles Jones had millions of followers on social media, if not tens of millions of followers, because he engaged in an activity that you heard a little bit about yesterday from one of your fellow jurors, and he was spot on. That's exactly what the evidence is going to show you in this case. This long-standing pattern of what is called drill rap. And it is an activity that Charles Jones embraced and that he engaged in under the name Julio Foolio, which was in fact his street name, Foolio. Julio Foolio.
Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Devil, and I'm back again with some more hot topics, man. So as you can see from the video, man, you know, it's the opening trial for the Julio Foolio murder, and as you can see, man, they painted it like, hey, Julio Foolio and Young and Ace and them, they was in a beef, you feel me? They was in a gang war and everything, you know, they brung up Young and Ace name. Now, a lot of people, you know how they do. Every time they bring up somebody's name that ain't got nothing to do with the murder trial, they end up getting indicted or RICO or something. So Young and Ace's name was brought up today, so we gonna see, man. They basically saying, like, you know, he made songs and were real specific about the murder of Julio Foolio, but they was painting Julio Foolio like he wasn't no good person. He was a gang member. He was doing things as well. So this trial, you know, it's starting off crazy already. It seemed like they was sloppy. I mean, they all was sloppy, so they not gonna probably beat this. They gonna probably get life. The girl, she gonna get off. You see she smiling and everything, so it's a crazy situation. But, you know, it's the opening of the Julio Foolio trial, and they basically painted like they both was in the gang war, though. But y'all already know, man. If you made it far to this video, though, I need you to like and subscribe to this video, man. Like and subscribe to the page, man. Like and subscribe to the page and the video, man. Get me in these algorithms, man. On the road to 1,000 subs, man. Get me in these algorithms. It's your boy Devo. I'm out.